The Glories of the Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 4 from the Padma Purana. Lord Vishnu said, "My dear Lakshmi, now I will describe the glories of the 4th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. On the bank of the river Ganga, there is a town of the name Kashi, where at the temple of Vishwanath, a great saint of the name Bharata lived. Daily with the greatest devotion, he would recite the 4th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Previously, when Bharat had been traveling on pilgrimage, he had gone to the town of Tapodana to take darshan of the deity of Lord Krishna there. While leaving that town, he saw 2 bale fruit trees. Deciding to take rest under the shade of those trees, he lay down, using the root of one of the tree as a pillow and a root of other to rest his feet upon. After some time, when Bharat left from that place, those 2 trees started to dry up. Within 5 or 6 days, both trees completely dried up and died. The 2 souls who had been living in those trees took their next birth as the daughters of a very pious Brahmana. Once, when those girls had reached the age of 7 years, they had gone on pilgrimage to Kashi. While wandering in Kashi, they happened to see the great sage Bharata. When they saw Bharata Maharaj, they immediately fell at his feet and in sweet words said, "O Maharaj Bharat, due to your mercy, we both became freed from the tree form of life." When Bharat Maharaj heard their statement, he became surprised. He inquired from them, "My dear daughters, where and when did I come in contact with you and free you from the form of trees? Also, kindly inform me how you attained the form of trees, because I do not know anything of this matter." Thereafter, those 2 girls first informed Bharat Maharaj the reason for their attaining the form of trees. The 2 girls said, "Maharaj, on the bank of the river Godavari, there is a sacred place of the name Chinna Papa. At that place, there was a rishi of the name Sachatapa. He was performing very great and difficult austerities. In the hot season, he would sit in between many fires, and in the cold season, he would stand in the cold river. In the course of time, he became completely pure and had complete control of his senses. Slowly, he attained the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna. Lord Brahma started visiting daily to take darshan of Sachatapa and put questions before him about the devotional service of Lord Krishna. Lord Indra meanwhile was becoming worried at seeing the elevated position of Sachatapa, thinking that he might one day usurp his own position as king of heaven. At that time, Lord Indra called the 2 of us, who in that birth were Apsaras in the heavenly kingdom, and instructed us, "Go and cause the fall down of Sachatapa before he tries to usurp me from my position." After receiving Lord Indra's instructions, we left from his presence and went to the bank of the Godavari river, where Sachatapa was performing austerities. At that place, we both started to sing and dance very provocatively close to Sachatapa, with the intention of causing that sage to engage in a sexual relationship with us. While dancing, our covering cloth slipped down and our breast became visible. At that time, taking water in his hand, that sage cursed us in the following words: "May you both go and become bale trees on the bank of the river Ganga." Upon hearing his curse, we both fell at his feet and begged his forgiveness. "My dear sage, please forgive us, for we are simply the servants of Lord Indra." Seeing our submissive attitude, that sage became pleased and informed us that we would remain as trees until Maharaj Bharat came in contact with us. And He also blessed us that we would be able to remember our previous births. My dear Maharaj Bharat, at the time when you visited Tapodan, you rested beneath us. When we were in the form of bale trees, you were reciting the 4th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. By hearing that recitation, we not only became free from that tree form of life and attained birth in a devotee family, we also lost all desire for enjoying in this material world. Lord Vishnu said, "My dear Lakshmi, when those 2 girls recited the history before Bharat Maharaj, he became very happy and left for his ashram." Those 2 girls, throughout their life, carefully recited the 4th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita daily and attained devotion to my lotus feet. Thus ends the glories of the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4 from the Padma Purana.